Let's say you were 2 years into your relationship and you had to assemble your own flowers.
She wouldn't care.
I don't know. I'm just not that kind of person.
Alex is
It's an
happy she
impossible
gets a gift
question
at
to
all.
answer.
Yeah, I am
That's
not
an
a
impossible question. I don't know why I
yes,
asked it.
I'm like, you can't ask me that because I generally don't like receiving. I like giving.
Are there...
Shut the fuck up, Brett.
Oh, boy.
Mic drop.
See you later.
Bye.
$1 million, but when you climax,
Oh god.
Oh.
I can't believe we're taking it to this level.
you barf in your mouth.
Yeah, I probably would.
I probably
All right,
would.
ladies, be warned. Brett may puke on you.
He's not getting this offer right now. This is a scenario.
No, this is based on things that will never happen, right?
All right,
Or-
let's
okay.
do it right now.
What?
Let's use this
Go
scenario.
ahead.
Let's do it right
So Alex and I
now.
watched Black Mirror. It
We
came
binged
out.
it.
Came
You
out
don't
last
binge
week.
it.
Do you not consider 3 hours binging?
No, I said on the precast, I'm saying it now, to be binge-worthy, I think has to be at least 5. Binging is not about length of time, I think. It's about number of individual things.
I think it's about a season,
How many episodes is binge watching?
Well,
According
we
to
just asked them.
according to Google.
a survey conducted by Netflix in February 2014. They need
That's
to redo
5
this.
years ago.
They need to redo
Yeah.
this.
Before
Nope.
binging really
This
took
is,
off.
yeah. It says 73% of people define binge watching as watching between 2 to 6 episodes. 2?
2? No.
No.
No. Okay. I think.
This just rendered itself irrelevant.
It did. That was a very dumb.
Throw your phone.
It was very subtle. Throw your phone.
I just got a Charlie horse in my thigh.
Oh shoot! You okay?
You're gonna fart or
Do
something.
you need something?
Hey, where's your Charlie
Just give me
horse?
time. It's on the bottom of this thigh.
Hey, you can do this. Put your foot out. Put your
I
foot
can't.
Out. Do it.
No.
Put your
Oh shoot!
Ah! Put it out. Now flex your foot up, like your toes towards the ceiling. It looks like you're trying to take a shit.
What do you need to
Well, I
do?
don't want it to look like
What do you
that.
want to do?
I'm trying to put my foot over there.
Give me your
Help me. My back's to the camera.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're okay.
You're okay.
ridiculous.
You're okay. You're
Let's do some
I'm doing some friggin' Christmas trivia. Welcome back to PTOUnlimited podcast. My name is Brett.
I'm Josh.
Alex.
This is episode 262.
Grunting there. Ooh.
I was.
A little bit. 262. That represents the wheel arrangement of a steam locomotive with 2 leading wheels, 6 coupled driving wheels, and 2 trailing wheels. This arrangement is commonly called a prairie. You ever been on a train?
Huh?
Yeah?
Long time ago.
Where'd you go?
I don't know.
Oh.
Chicago.
Don't
Well, Chicago
remember.
has trains all over the place.
Yeah.
And we
I've never been on like a traveling train.
like Amtrak
Like
or anything.
Amtrak.
Yeah.
I haven't been on
That's the
one
government
pretty
train.
far anyway. No.
Yeah.
No. My sister has.
What'd you say?
Government.
Government?
Government?
Government.
What do you mean government? Government owns
Amtrak
Amtrak?
is government funded.
Oh, I
Is
didn't
it
know
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea.
No. Never been on one of
Oh,
those.
interesting. Trains, I don't know. I think is that still a form of
Yes.
proper
I don't think they go nearly as many places as a plane does, but
No.
you can travel by train.
No.
cheaper too.
Yeah.
Alex and I, we were dating. We were always like, "Oh, we should just have you take the bus
Yeah, we
like
should just do
Greyhound."
yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
God, you don't want to take that on your own.
It would
Creepy
be
stuff.
cool to
Ow.
do. You
Just hit
okay?
the wall.
No, I think it'd be cool to
Yeah.
do a train.
Long time. Yeah. Happy post Independence Day.
Word.
Yeah. Hot weekend.
Yeah.
Really hot.
So every 4th, they have the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. And Joey Chestnut every year breaks his own record. And
Nathan's.
yesterday,
Are you talking about the brand Nathan's?
Yeah.
Oh,
they sponsor a hot dog eating.
I had
like
no idea. I love Nathan's
World
hot
Champions
dogs.
hot dog eating contest. Joey
Yeah.
Chestnut ate 76 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes.
Oh my god,
Which is
my
a world
belly.
record.
Alex and I can barely do two each.
76.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
How big is he?
He's like
Oh, look this guy
6'1",
up.
230 pounds. Like
Joey
he's not a
Ch-
he's
Joey
not
Chestnut.
a fat guy, and he certainly isn't a skinny Asian who usually comes in second.
He's a
Oh, is-
competitive eater. Wow.
Wow.
He looks pretty
It's probably because they
slim.
go throw it up afterwards.
Like, look at this guy.
I don't know.
Him
But
eating them dogs.
It's actually pretty disgusting when you watch. Like I didn't watch the actual contest, but I've seen it before.
God.
He's so happy about it, too.
And then they
Can you
had,
move afterwards?
and then
Yeah,
see what
buddy.
they do is
look at his belly.
what they do is they'll dunk it in water. So
Yeah,
the
I know, I
bun
was just
is
gonna-
easier
Blech.
to go down the gullet, but they'll jump too to make it all.
Wet bread is so gross
Yeah, it is.
sometimes, man.
So then they had a gallon of lemonade drinking contest, and this big dude, just this huge black guy, he like downed it in like 2 minutes. He downed a gallon of lemonade.
Lemonade.
Look up Badland. Type in the search Badlands lemonade chugging, and that should bring it up because that's his nickname, Badlands. Yeah, there he
Oh,
is.
this guy.
Oh, my.
Oh my god.
I love lemonade.
I do too. Look at him compared to the other person.
Yeah,
He's really got that down.
He stopped like once to let
Get
out
a breath?
a huge belch, and then he just finished it all off.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's great. I had no idea. I had no idea that existed.
And what's funny is the guy that MCs the whole thing
Yeah. He's got to
puts
be animated.
on such a show.
Oh, I'm
like
sure.
you would not believe.
Well, I
I'm
mean, you
sure.
got people ingesting things like that. You're gonna have quite a crowd. Oh my god, wet bread just gets me. Ugh. Dipping anything in water, odd to me.
He's like the #1 competitive eater in the world, and he has been for years.
Oh my god,
Joey Chestnut.
#1 competitor for years. Well, good for him.
Like you remember the show Man vs. Food?
yeah.
Yes.
So one episode, Adam Richmond was his name, was in a place that did really big burritos. And, of course, they set it up as he's like, I'm going to eat one of these huge burritos. Is there anybody man enough to take it on with me? And he's like, I am. And Joey Chestnut comes in. And he has this huge burrito. And he literally eats it in real time right there. And it was like, I couldn't believe what I was watching. He would literally take a bite, chew once or twice, swallow, and he just downed this entire burrito in like a minute. And
That's
I'm talking
unreal.
about that thing was huge.
That is
Like,
unreal.
where is he putting it?
I have no idea. That's so weird. He's probably pooping it out right away. He probably
No,
takes
I bet
some-
you he vomits it up. There's no way.
It makes my
No
stomach
way that
feel
you can
weird.
digest 76 hot dogs and look like that.
You know what? I'm not gonna try it.
Heck no.
Heck
Uh-uh.
no, man.
You know what my brother can eat?
What?
Like my brother can eat.
Oh, I thought like he can eat like
No.
something specifically. Like
Like my brother can eat. How
He
many
can-
hot dogs do you think he could do?
he grilled 4 yesterday for himself.
For himself.
Yes. I saw him do it. We all grilled our own food when we got to your grandma's.
Yeah.
Like I grilled for you and me, and then we ate, we sat down, we chilled I drank like 4 Mike's hard seltzers.
I had like 1.5.
You had 1.
It's hot. Was it hot?
It was
yesterday as it
warm.
is today?
It wasn't but it was hot. It was definitely warm. But we didn't get to the pool until like 5.
Late, yeah.
So that's rough.
I need to rant just a little bit
What's the
about
matter?
something regarding
Oh,
the
good.
4th of July.
Like,
Oh,
okay. So we're
So-
talking about 4th of July a lot today. We got a lot of 4th of July topics. So.
Last night, I read, 6 or so posts about people annoyed and pissed off about fireworks.
I
gonna be
saw
like
so
that-
many Karens on the internet
It's gonna
flipping
be-
out about
it's gonna be
fireworks.
like that every
So
year.
It's
here's
getting
the
worse because people are babies.
Here's the thing. I understand it's loud. It shakes your house. It drops crap onto your lawn that your pet could digest.
Wow, this is a lot of arguments I could.
I understand.
There's a lot.
But you are never ever going to get rid of fireworks on 4th of July or the surrounding week. It's going to happen. Yep. So get over it. And bitching on the internet is never ever going to take away.
Words.
Mm-hmm. So just stop.
These are facts.
I literally saw like 3 posts in a row of people. Oh, it's so loud. Why does it have to be so loud? It's fireworks.
Alex's sister,
what they do.
She has to wear earmuffs.
Yeah, I saw.
Well,
that.
she's always been sensitive,
Very sensitive
to loud noises.
If you hate it that much,
I don't think
get
Paige,
out of town.
I don't think Paige hates it. She just doesn't like the loud noises, so she uses earphones to calm it down.
And I gotta say, it does make me jump from time to time, but I don't care. There was okay. So Alex started her stream up on Friday night, and oh my god, she starts at 10, and right as soon as she hit go,
as soon as I hit go to
all around
for me
us,
to be like on
off.
camera, it was like. Boom, 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 boom. I was like, you can at least wait until I win a match.
I'm not even saying that I disagree with these people. I'm just saying there's nothing you can do about it.
Complaining is not going to do
zero unless
anything.
You go to, some kind of council meeting and you advocate for fireworks to become illegal, which will never happen.
Well, in Minnesota, it's illegal.
Like completely?
Mm-hmm.
What else? Where was the other one?
I have no idea.
Wyoming?
Just Minnesota's all I know.
Do you think that's one that they enforce?
Oh yeah.
Because I know there's a noise ordinance in place in the city of Fort Wayne, but
they enforce Minnesota pretty well.
You're funny.
Because I used to go out to farms in Minnesota and we were like, well, we have to go over to the border to launch these off. Yeah. For real. So they do enforce it. Cops are not very lenient about that. Well, I don't know if it's legal now in Minnesota, but it was illegal when I lived there.
Nothing that left the ground or went boom was the...
People need to get over fireworks. I mean, they're explosives. Kids are going to get a hold of them. Drunk men are going to get a hold of them.
If you make something illegal, that just makes people want to get it more.
Alex, you're not... That's like...
Well, that's prohibition.
Yeah, there's a lot of other things out there.
I'm just saying that's if they legalize it. They ban it again because it used to be like that here.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Right.
I bet you they made it legal because they were sick and tired of getting phone calls all the time about the fireworks. So just make it freaking legal so we can stop going out to all these calls.
That maybe. Or just because
they're just gonna go over the border into Ohio and grab them.
Complain doesn't mean they're gonna go out. You think they don't have more important things to do?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're probably tying up the phone lines. Oh, this person let off a big one. I'm sorry.
Did you ever let off any fireworks,
Brett? What am I gonna do?
I haven't in town.
And I mean, like in general, recently?
To me, they're cool, but it's just a total waste of money.
Wow.
Yeah, you're setting your money on fire.
Basically. I mean,
think about everything.
Oodles of ways to waste money.
Right.
And I've wasted my fair share of money on stuff, but that is not going to be something that I wasted on.
I agree. Mm-hmm. Well,
I like what my mom did. She just was like, if everybody wants to just pitch in a 20, then I'll go and take the pool, and then we can buy something big. So she did that last night.
Yeah, we launched.
I was like, okay, so instead of us going and paying a few $100s worth of money to get a shit ton of fireworks, it was just, here's a 20, but we can still have a good show if everybody pitches in.
Right. Yeah. So
our firework display last night was my brother. He was the designated fire lighter person, pyro person, which my brother's had his fair share of hospital visits throughout the years, and we chose him to do it. And we were lighting up the ones that go up in the air and go boom, like the big ones, and one of them exploded on the ground.
Oh, it did.
Jake didn't it fell over something. It was one of the big ones, and you just saw him go shit. And he was running away from it, oh well. He's like, it's got a short fuse.
It made me think of that video of the dachshund who picks up the Roman candle.
Yeah,
it just runs. It's just people are running away from it. Yeah.
Did you do anything for the 4th yourself, Brett?
Actually, I didn't even leave the apartment.
Yeah, you didn't even respond to us. we invited you along
Yeah.
to the pool. Thanks for the response.
Sorry. So I went back to work on Saturday. It wasn't a particularly good day, and I just vegged out on because I was on vacation. Went back Saturday. Was off yesterday, and I just didn't do anything.
What kind of food you do?
I did country style ribs.
Did you grill them?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Wow. Because I'm looking at I looked at this article. I'm going to talk about this. What's America's favorite barbecue dishes as far as like going on to cookouts and stuff like that?
Chicken.
Ribs aren't even on here.
Really? That's
Not
a
in
lie.
the top. No way.
That's a lie.
So like main courses, of course. What do you think is the number one?
Steak.
I'd say something easier like burgers or hot dogs.
It's a hamburger.
Steak.
No,
'Cause they're
hamburger.
cheap.
Hamburger is number one.
Okay, well I'm saying what's on the top list.
Okay, I'm gonna list the mains here. So we got hamburger or cheeseburger at I think that's 65%. Yeah, of most Americans going for that. And then next is hot dog, and I was wrong. Ribs is right below hot dog. It's on the plate. It's not on the other main. So I was looking at.
There's different styles of ribs.
There are, yes.
So country style ribs are boneless, and they're not. They're like a big, long, almost like a rectangle of pork.
Okay.
Whereas like baby back ribs,
Yeah.
those are
Bone in.
on a bone.
Yeah.
So it goes hamburger, cheeseburger, hot dog, ribs, and hot dog and ribs are like real close to each other, 49 and 48%. Then it goes sausages at 37.
Like bratwurst.
I'm gonna guess so because
I would
there's no more
say I would
bratwurst
put that
on
in
there.
as a sausage. Yeah.
Yeah. Chicken wings at 32%.
Yeah.
Pulled pork at 29. Brisket at 27. Pork chops at 16, and then they go turkey burger at 11 and plant-based burgers at 9.
But nowhere just
don't
a
even know
plain
how those
old
are on
chicken breast. You
I'd
know?
say
No, chicken wings.
I like
You want some wings?
Grilling chicken breasts, I mean, that's fine, I guess.
I like it.
As far as
It's
side
too dry
dishes
for
go,
me. I like my chicken juicy.
what do you think is the number one
What'd you
side
say?
dish?
Grilled chicken is too dry for me. I like
Well,
my
then
chicken
you're not doing it
juicy.
right.
Yeah, I don't know, Alex.
All the grilled chicken like I've ever had is always.
I've
been
never
too
grilled
dry.
chicken, actually. I should try it.
If it's too dry, it's because they're leaving it on too long.
Oh, well, I like juicy chicken.
So we do oven baked mainly.
Yeah.
But what do you think is the number one side dish?
Mac and cheese
Hold on.
or salad.
Chips.
Okay. No.
No.
You want a second guess?
Potato salad.
Alex?
Green beans.
Baked beans.
Well, potato
Ooh.
salad is number one.
Oh, okay.
62%. But you did switch to baked beans pretty quick. But
I was just throwing some out there.
baked beans is at 52%. Corn on the cob is 55%.
I didn't even think about corn on the cob.
Yeah,
we
that
should
makes
have corn
sense
on
'cause
the cob yesterday.
we
Potato
had-
salad's bigger.
We sold a crap ton of
Corn.
on
Yeah.
Saturday.
Watermelon's at 48%.
Yeah.
Next to chips. So watermelon and chips are about the same level there
I
for
always
side
go
dishes.
for chips.
And then you go mac and cheese at 41, coleslaw at 41,
Blech.
potato salad at 36. Wait, why is there two different potatoes? Oh, it's pasta salad. Sorry.
Josh, do you like coleslaw?
No. I've tried it
Do you
many
like
times. Brett doesn't
coleslaw?
like anything vegetable raw.
That was correct. Well, no, I like raw carrots.
Wow.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love
Okay.
I love cooked
Okay.
carrots. I
Okay.
love carrots.
Carrots are great.
yummy.
Garden salad 34%, cornbread 27%,
Ooh,
other
love
breads and
cornbread.
rolls at 21%. So
Love cornbread.
I myself loved manning that grill yesterday because it works so easily.
I know. It's just think and
Yep.
turn it on.
I mean, just simple.
I was saying
go
this through the weekend, and I asked my Twitch stream this, like,
Yeah.
what do you think? I was listening to the radio and they did this, and I don't know what survey was taken, but it was like 2020's top American condiments for a hot dog.
A lot of people would say ketchup,
Mustard.
but I'm going to say mustard.
Mustard.
It's mustard.
Mustard.
Yeah.
No-
I prefer ketchup myself.
Man, you guys get thrown out of a lot of Chicago places that serve dogs.
Yeah,
Because
I
you put ketchup on
probably-
your dog in Chicago, they'll punch you in the face. I
know.
swear to God.
It's like a disgrace to put ketchup on your hot
I don't
dog.
get it. Why can't people just have their
Because
own opinion?
that's being a basic bitch. That's
But
why.
at the same time, I don't prefer to put ketchup on my burgers. I actually don't like any condiments on my burgers.
That's a
What do you
weird
eat
one.
on your burger?
Cheese.
Cheese
That's
is
it?
fine.
Baby bacon.
And actually, I resisted
I don't
cheese
like
yesterday.
mustard, but I like mustard and ketchup on my burger.
Sure.
Oh,
I-
a
Yeah.
tiny bit.
I don't
That was
dislike
weird.
it. I'll eat it if it's on there, but I don't go out of my way to put it on there.
Oh, okay.
Ho-
See,
mustard
Alex,
on a hot dog? No,
I don't get that. Why not?
because it's disgusting.
That's the origin of a hot dog.
Don't like me any mustard.
Oh shoot! So I mean, that was that's all I had to say about the grilling. I'd love to get back into grilling. We need to get our own grill, just our own, not in yours. So
I bought one a few weeks ago. It's a gas grill, and I grill quite a bit.
yeah, what'd you do on your vacation? Do anything interesting?
Not really.
No?
I went to the lake, which I think I talked about last week.
Yeah.
How's your legs?
They're fine now. They're peeling like a
Sorry,
mother,
I'm
but
peeling. That's a good one. Keep that one for later.
Ouch.
it doesn't hurt.
You
It
guys don't
just
remember
looks
that quote,
gross.
Gold member?
Yes, I do.
I don't
Gross.
remember that
I do.
because I think I've only seen Gold Member once. 'Cause I didn't think it was very
I
good.
think it's on HBO now.
It
The whole
is,
trilogy.
yeah.
They're adding so much to HBO.
It's like the new Netflix.
It really is, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm so many trilogies on there now. But our week has been pretty blah. I mean, just,
I did watch some stuff.
Yeah, what you got? Something new?
Yeah, well, new to me. I've always known about it, but I watched The Kingdom, which is a movie about a
The
terrorist
Kingdom.
attack in Saudi Arabia, and a team of FBI agents goes over there to investigate, and they're kind of held back from their investigation, and it just kind of, and they are being kind of babysat by one of the local police colonels, and it's actually really good. I've always avoided it. I think it's because I was never really a fan of Jamie Foxx. He's fine,
Oh,
but
I'm not really a fan
it's
of him
Jamie
either.
Foxx, Jennifer Garner, Jason Bateman, and Chris Cooper.
Jason Bateman in a serious role?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he's actually kind of the comic relief smartass, but
He usually is with
Yeah.
a lot of things.
but it was surprisingly good. So that
I
was
love Jason Bateman. I don't know
from
why.
2007,
Okay.
and that was on HBO Max.
The
And then I
Kingdom.
watched
Huh.
The Green Zone, which is a Matt Damon military movie, which I actually saw in theaters when it came out, but I remembered nothing about it, and it was
Really?
actually surprisingly better than I remembered. I never watched it again because I didn't really like it that much, but it has to do with WMDs in Afghanistan, the whole that whole thing. So
Yeah.
it's pretty good too.
Did we watch anything new? We continued on with Kevin Kneff himself. We watched the rest of that episode, or episode 2, I should say.
Yeah.
And
I'd like to continue that.
it got dark.
It's very dark.
It's gotten really dark.
Yes.
I don't think we've really continued on anything else or done anything else as far as
We've-
watching goes.
This weekend went by like in a blink, to tell you
Yeah.
the truth.
Kind of crazy. But as far as playing goes, we got some stuff to talk about for our Twitch stream when we plug our Twitch, but that's pretty much it for us as far as playing and watching.
I fixed my DualShock 4 controller.
Did you? So what did you have to do?
I had to take it all apart, and there's 2 sensors on the sticks with that I had to pop open and take out the little tiny things and then clean inside
All the
with-
contacts?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. It was. They do not come apart as easily as at
Like
least
an-
the 360. I've
yeah.
never taken an Xbox One controller apart,
I
but
think I might do that for one of ours.
Do not take the Elite apart. I will.
No! Are you kidding me? That thing is not.
That thing
getting
was a
taken
pretty
apart.
penny, and if
Yeah,
you mess
I
that thing
love
up,
that.
I'm going to get real
I love
mad.
that controller.
Uh-huh.
It's so nice.
Yeah, you love it so much. I gave it to you, and you dropped it.
You dropped yours too.
I didn't get an Elite.
But I gave you a brand new controller for your
60
birthday.
bucks, but versus like 200 is a
Oh,
big
the
difference.
Elite controller is premium. It's not gonna
So-
break.
I put it. It seems to have responded well, so
Yeah, that's
we'll
good.
see if it stays.
Did you play some Super Mega Baseball then?
did.
The third one?
It is a little more.
Can you hurt your pitcher?
I haven't done it yet. Each
Love
Man, I've been
version
trying to do that.
gets a little bit more serious, and there's a
Oh,
little bit
no.
less arcade feel to 3 than 2. So I'm gonna obviously I'll play it some more and see how it goes.
So you've
but,
played all 3. What's your favorite?
one to me is almost unplayable,
Oh,
but 2 is the sweet spot.
1 is
It's
unplayable.
Great.
Sounds like Borderlands to us. Like 1 is
Yeah.
almost unplayable and 2 is great.
Well,
and-
2's just such a big difference. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 is one that I could just. That's why eventually I'll get it on the Switch, and it will just be my mobile go-to.
I thought about buying Mario Golf on the Switch, by the way, but I saw the reviews of it, and I hear it just doesn't have replayability. So I'm kind of just a little stuck on waiting on that one. A lot of games coming to Xbox Game Pass though this week or this month, so I'm pretty excited about that. We got Microsoft Flight Simulator coming at the end of this month. I might actually check that out.
Yep.
Anyways, what do you guys want to go into? We can do like the topic of the week if
Well,
you'd
we're already
like.
talking about
Independence
4th
Day?
of July.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead and hit me. Now, I watched it yesterday because I sent you guys videos of two very notable parts.
You want to do the trivia first?
Sure.
Yeah. So I set up this Independence Day trivia just by seeing one thing first while watching the movie. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna see if Brett knows that. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going and see what else I got here. Now, Alex,
I'll chime in if
feel free to attempt.
I won't shout it out. I'll see if you know
But
first,
this is mained towards Brett.
You know
and
what? Screw you.
The reason why I say this is because this is
Screw you
visual.
too.
This is visual as well as audio.
Oh, well, I like visual.
So you gotta read things, and there's one. I'm gonna start off with probably one of
this
the.
off of the extended?
Doesn't matter. It would have shown on the regular anyway.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Because I everything.
Brett's
I was
gonna get everything in
it.
like 2 seconds. He's not even gonna give me the Alex.
He might not even
5
get the
second
first
rule.
question because this one's a little hard.
Okay.
All right. You
Yep.
ready?
Let's go.
So Independence Day trivia. I've got 9 questions. These all came
9?
from the top of my
9,
head,
wow.
kind of while watching. So it's like I'm going to ask that question while seeing it. All right. First question. What country's satellite crashes first into the mothership?
I think I know this.
Wait, don't look at me. I don't know that
I'm
one.
pretty sure it's Russian
How do you know?
because I think I remember it saying CCCP
Yep.
on it.
Yep.
My God, Brett.
That one, you have to really look at that, but you see it for 2
Yeah, it's
seconds.
only on screen for literally
Yeah.
2 or 3 seconds.
How long has Jeff Goldblum's character David been divorced?
10 years?
Oh my,
No, it's 3 years.
3 years.
He actually does this 3 years.
3. All right, number 3. What city has the first invasion live on the news? You could say the country first if you want to know the country.
Paris? I don't know. I don't remember.
You don't remember the newscast of the first invasion?
Give me a hint.
I know it.
Oh, Brett will answer it.
Give me a hint. How's it go? Where's the scene?
I can't really give you a hint, but it's on the TV and it's unexplainable disturbance.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it sounds on the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
go ahead.
Moscow,
Okay.
right?
It's not Moscow.
Is it not Russia?
It is Russia.
Oh, okay. It's not Moscow, though.
Novosibirsk, Russia.
Oh, that was the city?
That was the town.
And I say Russia because they tended to go to the major cities in the countries that they go to,
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
which Moscow is the capital.
Yeah, yep. What is the name of the flight attempting to contact Washington, D.C.'s alien ship?
Is it the code name?
Code name.
I remember them saying Echo 1, but I think that's the base.
That was going to be the next question.
Okay.
That's the command center.
Oh, I know what it is.
As soon as I say it, you're going to know it.
It's something about, I can't think of the actual word, but it's something about a introduction or
Yeah, yeah.
what's the word? Why can't I think of the word?
You want to know it?
Yeah.
Welcome wagon.
Welcome wagon. I knew it was something like
Oh,
that.
you know, yeah.
Welcome wagon is in the air.
So
Yes.
the command center is Echo 1. What is the name of the president's daughter?
Oh boy.
He says it once.
For some reason, my head says Emily, but I don't think that's right.
My head says Jacqueline, but I don't know if that's right or not.
You're both wrong.
What is it?
I better double check. I have it written down because he said
He
the
always
name.
calls her Munchkin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
What do you think it is, Josh?
Oh, Patricia.
Yes, that's correct.
Is it correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's what he says.
When does he say Patricia?
He says it. He says it when she walks into his office. He says, "Oh, Patricia, what are you doing here?" And
Oh.
she's like, "What's going on?"
Okay.
What is Captain Stephen Hillard's flight code name on the side of his jet?
I remember Jimmy is
What's Jimmy's?
Jimmy's Raven.
Yes.
That
That was gonna be the
Hiller,
next question.
Black Knight. I don't know.
No,
That is the name of their crew.
Squadron. Yeah.
But you got the crew. Black Knights lead the
Is
way.
it Nighthawk?
No,
What is it?
Eagle.
Eagle. Okay.
Ew. Okay.
So I've gotten you on a couple of these
I
questions.
just because
We
I
got one
remember him
more.
doing like his speech and stuff.
Mhm.
Like
Why? Who's he imitating in that?
probably something from Top Gun would be my guess.
No.
I don't know.
It's the Reverend Jesse Jackson.
Oh, okay.
All right. So last question here. These have been some stumped ones, you know.
Yeah,
Got a
pretty
couple
good-
of them.
good
One
questions.
of them's a little like that Russia one. But what city gets hit by the nuclear bomb attempting to take out one of the ships?
I know this. This is actually in the dialogue.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Houston.
Texas. Yep.
Now I have actually this is what started it.
Now I want to watch it. I know you watched it last night, but
You can watch it if you want when
Okay.
I'm streaming or something.
Crap, I don't remember the answer. So you know how when they're going to Area 51, it pops
Mhm.
up on the screen. It
Yes.
actually does not say Roswell, New Mexico. It says
Something else.
Doesn't it say Area
It
51?
says no. It says well. It, does, it says Area 51.
Nevada?
Yes. It
Yeah.
says underground government code named Area 51.
Yeah.
/ Nevada. I'm like,
Yeah.
Nevada?
Yeah.
That's not Roswell.
No.
I always just assumed because
See,
David's dad.
See, he was saying stuff, and I was like, no, I think that said Nevada. See, I
David's
got
dad
some shit
goes
up
on a
there.
rant on Air Force One about Roswell, New Mexico, and Area 51. So I just assumed
He said
They're
that's not
going to-
entirely accurate.
That's
He does
not
say that.
entirely accurate.
it says it's
Plausible
in Nevada.
deniability. I was going to ask you. I don't know if you know this, but Russell Case,
Russell Case, sir.
his jet at the end of the movie is from what other movie?
Top Gun.
Yeah.
Why do you have a hard on for Top Gun? With
I,
the only other like jet movie I know.
I don't.
No, as soon as I
know.
say it, you're like, okay.
And how did you know that? Like, how did you
IMDb.
find this out? Okay.
It was repainted for the scene.
Oh, what is it?
The Rock. Same jet.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, it's
They
not
were
Top
both
Gun.
97, weren't they?
What?
They
No,
were both-
96. Well, yeah, but I mean, The Rock came out at the end of 96, I believe. They said 96.
Is that right?
I'm gonna look up The Rock. 96. Yep. They both came out in 96.
I'll be darned. I always
So
thought
those
The
are
Rock
two
was 97.
big grossing films.
Yeah, they were.
Action flicks. So yes.
I remember when Independence Day. I don't think I knew it in theaters. I watched it afterwards because cousin Andrew liked it a lot, and I remember
was
we
7
watched
years
it a lot
old.
on
No.
VHS.
I was 9 years old when
Do you
that
remember?
movie came out. You all right?
Do you
I had to
remember?
sneeze.
Do you remember the VHS of Independence Day?
It had the
thing,
hologram
the
thing.
hologram of
Yeah.
it blowing up
Of
the
the White House.
White
House when
House.
you. Those are like the coolest things because Jurassic Park had one of those too.
Yeah, they did it with Lost World.
Yes.
With the
The
gate.
T-Rex.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jurassic Park had one. Independence
Well,
Day
Jeff
was
Goldblum,
one.
you know, it's funny you say Jurassic Park. Jeff Goldblum reprised a line from Jurassic Park
Must
into
go
Independence
faster.
Day.
Must
Yep.
go faster.
Must go
I was
faster.
actually thinking about that when I was watching.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I think he says that right.
So
here.
the reason why I stopped at that point with trivia is because after that it's all action. So there's
Yeah.
there's not a lot of and the stuff before is all introduction because there's just too much.
I was
at
thinking
once.
about it while I was watching it, and first of all, the fact that Hiller finds Jasmine is ridiculous. You know,
Yeah.
And the first lady. I mean, all in
And the
all,
first
that
lady.
whole thing coming together is way too coincidental. The writing's just a
and
little
there
too.
is no way on earth that a sitting president would go be part of an aerial battle. Just no, it's
Well,
not. Would not happen.
They wouldn't allow it if the vice president is dead.
Exactly.
Specifically for that. I mean, unless he's like a last resort, full talent kind of
But
guy.
you have to look at the situation,
It-
and
it-
he was a fighter and knows how to do
Does
it.
not
and...
matter. He's the active president.
Okay, but if you were to find one person that is going to lead you into battle that you're going to trust when you're just like, oh, well, I'll go fight for my president. That's one thing. But if my president wants to fight with me, that's a whole nother story. That's the way it used to be, wasn't it?
It doesn't matter.
I don't know, Alex.
Just think about it. The sitting president is not going to go into a combat situation ever.
It's like the king going and fighting with his army. Like, I feel like that's the way it should be.
Some of them did, but that's old school.
I like old school, so...
Yeah, okay.
I feel like if I'm going to go fight for somebody, they better be right next to me, cheering me on and fighting along next to me.
Join the military. Higher rankings are not going to go with you.
A general does not is not boots on the ground.
Pretty much, which is shameful.
Some officers do.
Am I wrong for that, though?
Captains.
No, you're not.
Tom Hanks was a captain.
Yeah.
World
War II.
Right.
Yeah.
In Saving Private Ryan.
So
some officers do see combat. The big ones do not.
Mm-hmm.
Like, isn't that what, like, in the olden days, what made kings, like, known? Like, oh, I won this many battles and I have this scar. I have, like, that's just, like, all the stories.
That's like people who are, I don't know, taking over countries that aren't necessarily, I don't know.
I know, but, like, I think that's how you get yourself known. Like, all right, well, yeah, we won the war, but the soldiers won the war. You didn't win the war.
No. Well, like, royalty, you're born into royalty.
Yeah.
It's a royal family.
Yeah.
It doesn't always necessarily
You don't get elected because you were good at fighting.
No, but I'm saying, like,
selected,
some kings are known for that. Like, oh, we're not going up against him because he fights his own battles and he kick your ass.
Or it could be because he commands that army.
Independence Day, though, I gotta say, great film for what it is. It does have some plot holes that you pointed out now, Brett.
Very much so. But that speech, though.
That speech is so good. And when mommy's sleeping, it makes me so sad.
Oh, yeah.
Is mommy sleeping now?
And I never noticed it, but when she's hugging her daughter, she actually looks at him and she's like, I can't do this.
Yep.
Get her
when
out
she
of
says,
here.
I can't, I'm like, ooh, it hits as an adult.
I guess I never looked at that before.
You have to watch it now, Alex. How many times have you seen that film? I mean,
it's uncountable.
Can't really.
It's we talk about this all the time. Independence Day is one of those movies. It's like probably one of the #1 movies actually for me. That if it's on TV
you just stop
and you just stop what you're doing, you sit down and you watch it.
Dumb things though about this movie. Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum's characters do not meet until like the last act.
That's fine though.
Right.
And they have such chemistry.
I know.
And
they miss out on such good chemistry.
When David tells Major Mitchell to shoot the pop can and it ricochets, you can hear Will Smith goes, "What the hell are you doing?"
I didn't hear that part. That's Baldwin.
Adam Baldwin.
Adam Baldwin.
Yep.
Yeah. But we do have a fan question to go along with Independence Day that we can, not the movie, but the actual celebration of Independence Day. What? You have something to say before we move on?
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how many times I see that movie. The scene where they're at Area 41.
51.
Why did I say 41? Area 51, and the alien breaks loose.
Yeah.
And then wraps his tentacle
It's
around the doctor.
more intense in the extended edition because you get a full body shot.
Okay. Well, when they go up to the mirror or whatever, or not the mirror, the window, and then his body slams up against. It doesn't matter how many times I've fucking seen that movie; it still makes me jump.
What about when the suit pops open?
That makes me jump too.
Oh, that doesn't make me jump.
But
I don't know why.
In the extended edition, you see more of the alien.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I guess I'll
have in that laboratory.
Do we have the extended?
Here's what's crazy about Independence Day on HBO. You look it up on HBO and then you go to the extras. It has a full extended edition as its extra.
I'll be darned.
Yeah.
I have the Blu-ray that has both.
Well, we have the DVD, so it has both.
But
I don't like it as much because it makes the daughter too horny. She wants to get laid the whole time.
Yes.
Which daughter?
Russell Case's daughter.
Russell's daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, the only other young female in the movie.
I don't want to die a virgin tonight. Or
she says it so much.
She whores herself
horny.
out. I forgot about that. Yeah, because I have seen the extended version.
And the kid that doesn't want to take his medicine because of Russell being a bad dad.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much that family gets a little bit.
They have a little bit more.
They get cut out in the theatrical, but And I guess you learn a little bit more about the president because there's a scene in the White House that's extended when he's waking up and they find out about the invasion. And he's talking to her in the breakfast scene.
Mm-hmm.
There's more to it. Talks about his politics and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That scene was extended too that I noticed. So, but
let's talk about the fan question.
Alrighty. How do you celebrate Independence Day? Now, oh my gosh, so many freaking people putting their phones up, taking photos of fireworks.
That
Stop
nobody
it.
cares about.
You're not gonna rewatch it. Nobody cares about any of. There's only reasons to do that. If you're celebrating an engagement or some sort of celebration in that sense, where you
fireworks are going off in the background.
In the background, yes, not as the actual spectacle, or unless there's a message being said in the firework. Yeah.
I'm pretty stereotypical in the sense that I just grill some good food.
Do you ever visit family? Like, do you ever normally do that?
Not usually, unless we do it like this year. It was on a Sunday. A lot of the parties were Saturday.
Yeah.
So
did you go Saturday somewhere?
I didn't.
No. Oh.
Because I work Saturday.
Right.
But my personal tradition is I always watch the Independence Day on Independence Day. I won't watch it any other time of the year because I know that I'm going to watch it, and I know that movie inside and out. So
that's pretty much a real almost given now for us. Like ever since last year we started watching it, I guess, because we watched it with Rob, and I was like, you know what, I'll just start doing it every year. And I guess it kind of every now and then I'd watch it or see it on TV. Alex, you celebrate Independence Day a lot differently than the way I used to. So I'll talk about when I was in high school and stuff. Like you guys grill a lot and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, what I used to look forward to every year was when I was younger, like a teenager, even younger than a teenager, is my mom threw huge ass barbecues with all of her friends and had karaoke in the garage, and I mean it was like an all-day event, and there were just people coming and going. And
I believe it was 2 years ago you dressed emo and got really drunk.
Yeah, I did.
I don't remember
that was 3 years ago.
Was it 3? Okay.
It was 3.
That's when you had the karaoke thing.
It was the year after Chester died.
Yeah. And Amanda was there, and you hadn't seen her in a long time.
God, you drank so much that day.
I decided to get day
wasted.
Drunk. I don't think other than that, I don't think I've ever really done day drinking before. So, yeah, that was a first for me.
Yeah. For my family, when growing up, we would only just see fireworks. Nothing else was ever really done on 4th of July. Nowadays, we celebrate a little bit more by getting together with other people, or inviting people out to the pool, and
the more the merrier. My mom would be like, "You invite your friends. You invite your friends." Like it was always like people, just so many people in and out of the house, and just a huge social event, and
it was good.
It was always just a lot of fun, and COVID really killed that.
It did. But we didn't really do anything like too crazy this year. We just sat out.
This year was just very laid back. Like I didn't want anything too big. Like I didn't want to entertain people. I guess I've just been so exhausted. And on top of that, I didn't want to be in a big crowd. And this year we just we got up. Josh cooked breakfast, and we went to my dad's. Saw some people and went to my grandma's and laid out by the pool and had some
hot dogs
stuff on the grill and watched drank a drink and watched fireworks. Like it was pretty chill.
Did you swim?
We
planned on it, but the pool was actually like pretty damn cold.
Really?
I got like into my waist, and I was like, no, I can't go any. Even my brother, who doesn't really care about the temp of the pool, got in, was like, yeah, this is a little bit too cold. But I think it was also because it was like 90 plus degrees outside. So I mean, getting into a pool that's like, if it was like 70, it was probably doable to get in, because your body temperature, like your skin and stuff's not heated up from the sun, so it doesn't feel as cold.
Yeah. Are you gonna go to a pool at all this?
I already did.
You went to a pool. You went to a lake though. You went to a pool.
There was a pool at the park.
Oh.
Yeah.
On the lake.
Oh. A pool at the lake.
No, the pool at the park that is by the lake.
Oh, okay. Got a couple of responses here on our social media. Got a couple on Discord here. Got one from Black Czar, a.k.a. Brig. He says, until this year, it was grilling, beer, blow shit up. And he was showing a lot of video on Discord of his he's on like how high up is he? 16th floor or something?
He's up
12th
pretty
floor.
high.
He's really high up on an apartment building. And he was just like overlooking all of the area around him. It's just all these fireworks just going off just everywhere. It's actually a gorgeous scene. We got another one from Arrow. He says, I just eat. It's kind of like a Thanksgiving part 2 for me.
Yeah.
Summertime Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Dude, I overate too. I had 2 chili dogs, a burger, some potato salad. I think that's about it for me as far as grilling, and I think some chips. Yeah. But I had chili dogs. That was kind of crazy because your mom made some chili, and I just had like authentic chili dogs. It's pretty delicious.
Yeah.
You got a couple of responses, Alex?
I do. Instagram, we've got Varick.
Shout out to Varick.
He says, never celebrating for the right reason. I usually just use it as a day to relax. Maybe a few beers and grilling, but nothing crazy party celebrating independence. But I do that every day.
Huh.
I just texted him. I was like, oh, nothing wrong with that.
That's very good.
That's literally just celebrating that you're free to do whatever you want. Like,
Yeah.
you can do what you do, you bro.
Right.
We Seen It podcast says good old fashioned barbecue.
Nice. Shout out to them.
And then Terrible Terror. I've got them. They say barbecues and family all the way.
Family. See all the memes of Fast and the Furious?
Yes.
There are so
Rob
many.
is going completely out of control. He's out of control right now.
And
Your
then
eye
I've
is getting kind
got
of red. You gotta just sneeze and let it out, man.
I will. If it comes back, I will.
I've got Crystal on Instagram as well. With family at a barbecue and sometimes fireworks.
Nice. And she and Patrick, that's Patrick's wife, Crystal, they host a podcast together. Let me show you something. They've been doing a lot of showing movies and stuff to each other. Very interesting. Make sure you guys check out their podcast.
Other
Shout
things
out to
that we
them.
used to do is like fireworks wise here in town when I was younger, it was just always tradition to go downtown and watch the downtown fireworks. And we'd always go to like if we went downtown, we always went by like the Sunbeam Bread building.
Yeah, that's like right off of Main Street.
Yeah, and you'd have like a nice view and you wouldn't be too congested downtown, like right underneath.
God, the last time we did that was like 5 years ago. We're like right downtown.
I don't no, it was like 4 because Jer was here.
Yeah.
We weren't even downtown. We were like,
Right
it
off
was
of
walking
Wells.
distance
Yeah.
from Shane's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We lived there. Yeah. So that's all the responses we got. We do appreciate everyone who's joined us on their social media and given us all the responses. We appreciate that.
Ooh, Josh and I did watch like the top 10
Firework displays.
best firework displays, and it
on
looked like
YouTube.
it was all across seas is what it was.
A lot of people spend
And I mean,
pretty
these
penny
suckers
overseas on that
are
stuff.
huge.
Sound
Like it's like one of those
lighting,
like
just-
I mean to the point where it's like when they you see it light up and it goes shh, and it takes like 10-15 seconds just to get up in the air because it's got to get up high enough to explode. And then when it does, you see it explode. And I was counting 1,000, 2, and there was like one that was like 2,500 or almost 3, and then you hear the boom. Like it you couldn't even get the whole entire like it took up the whole screen.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit. What did it say? 42 feet was the biggest one, or 48? 48 feet?
48.
48 feet.
Yeah. just
Like,
big and-
jeez. And they would light off like 3 or 4 48 footers in the
Yeah.
air. I'm like, jeez, that would be loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I like the fireworks, by the way, that light off that are so loud that you feel your chest go boom.
Sometimes that's a little excessive.
No, I
though.
love
Those
it.
are the ones that shake people's houses that get all upset about it.
Sorry.
Yeah, no,
Not
saying.
his fault.
I didn't make the thing.
He's
Well,
not
that's
upset
what it's
about
like-
it.
That's why I wanted some of that last night.
Yeah.
Like when we were just driving around after the fireworks, I was like, oh, let's just go around. People are shooting off these big ass ones. we tried going out on the roof. The trees have just grown so much around here in the last,
Can't see
20
anything.
years
Can't
that
see anything.
you can't see anything anymore.
Yeah.
So I was looking around trying to find a good display because I was like, damn, I really want to feel the fireworks.
Right.
But yeah.
But anyways, it's a good question that we put out there. We got to move on to
Let's
another
talk
topic
about
here.
this movie because I want to talk about
The
this
movie
Ooh,
club. So the movie club, it was Alex's choice, and she chose 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. This movie came out in 2017, starring Frances McDormand, Woody Harrelson, and Sam Rockwell. This movie, let me give you the synopsis here. After months have passed without a culprit in her daughter's murder case, Mildred Hayes makes a bold move, painting 3 signs leading into her town with a controversial message directed at William Willoughby, the town's revered chief of police. Good eye. Couldn't read that one. When his second in command, Officer Dixon, an immature mother's boy with a penchant for violence, gets involved, the battle is only exacerbated. So, Rotten Tomatoes has it at 90% critics, 87% fans. I liked it. It had a lot of engaging qualities and good cinematography, but I don't know if it had a conclusion.
It didn't.
I just don't know.
So I
It was
like this
open.
movie.
You liked it.
However, I don't know what this movie wanted me to feel. Is it a comedy? Is it sad? Are we supposed to want them to find the killer? What is
I
it
think
trying
it's
to
just-
tell me?
I think
I think
it's
it's to
just
give you
to
an
show
insight
you
on
like
prejudice.
emotions and prejudice and
But
like it's just
I
showing
wasn't
you
even
things.
sure if is the point of this movie to convince the cops to find the killer because they didn't even look during
Right.
the movie. There was no investigation at all. You know?
I just think it was a movie full of different emotions, and that's what makes it so good. Is it just circles around how it's a domino effect. She did this, which caused this, which did this emotion, which
A
caused
lot of people
this,
get away
and-
with a lot of things in that town.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Like throwing the
guy out the window?
throwing Red out the window
Woo!
in front of
A girl
plenty
just
of witnesses.
popping her in the mouth too.
Yeah.
Good God.
God, here just reminds me of Wild Bill in The Green Mile. Like his character in Green Mile, it's
same
just
guy.
the same. Just
Well, it's the same actor.
I know.
That's kind of crazy, isn't
That's
it?
why I
It is.
said
I
that.
totally forgot about that.
I
Yeah,
thought
Sam
about like
Rockwell.
that's what I see. Like when I see
Sam
Sam
Rockwell,
Rockwell,
he's an underrated actor. I
yes,
think he's
when
good.
I
Yeah,
see
he's
Sam
really
Rockwell,
good.
that is what I think of as The Green Mile
Well,
and Wild Bill.
this movie has gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Oscar nominees, 2 wins. The 2 wins were Best Performance by an Actress in a Leading Role was Frances McDormand, and Best
Supporting
Performance by a
actor.
Supporting Actor, Sam Rockwell.
Yeah. If
So-
you look though, because I tapped on awards and there's like 20 different.
Oh my God, I haven't
awards.
gotten
It
to the
just like
Golden
yeah,
Globes, the
it just like goes
BAFTAs.
down, and it's all Frances McDormand and Sam Rockwell. It just keeps going.
There are some parts that made me laugh out loud hysterically.
I don't think I laughed at all. I don't know
What are you
where
talking
you're getting
about?
laughing.
When she comes
There's some funny
home and
parts.
she's like, I think that midget wants to get in my pants. He's like, oh, father, hello.
The one that I thought was there are no cunts in this house. When are you moving out?
No. Oh, that one. And she's like, Robbie, I am not old. After he called her
Yeah,
an old
that
cunt.
too. Yep. So the girl, the daughter, they only had one scene with her, so you can't really
I think
feel
that's
much
good.
for
I
the
didn't think
family,
that we
though.
were going to get a scene with her, but I'm happy we did because that really at least
like
painted
a flashback.
painted a picture
Of
of,
her face.
their
He didn't
relationship.
laugh at all. His after death letters were funny.
Woody Harrelson was very self-aware
Yeah.
of his own
It's like,
demise.
I paid for this because I thought it'd be funny to watch you have to defend it for a whole nother
a
month.
whole another month. Yeah, and he's the fact that he knew that the town would blame her for the death. You know. just-
And when he answers the phone and he on Easter Sunday and he starts dropping
he said,
GDs.
God damn it. God damn
It's
it."
like, sorry, kids.
Sorry, kids.
He says it around them every scene. I'm like, my God, Woody
Were the
Harrelson's
girls
character.
twins? The girls look
think
like
so.
twins.
You know? No. Yeah. Polly and Jane.
Yeah.
I
Were
think
they
they
twins?
are. They have the
And
same last
there
name.
was
It's
When
because they're sisters.
the
Yeah, I
the
don't know if
dad
they're actual sisters.
when the dad visits there in the
Yeah.
at her home, and she's like, what was the girlfriend's name?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Penelope. I think it was Penelope.
Sure.
It's like,
the airheaded girl.
Penelope's
Pamela?
Here?
No, Pamela's. It's
I
not
thought
Pamela.
I smelled something, and he rips up the table.
That was
oh
like.
shit.
She walks in. She's like, "Well, I was gonna pee."
She was really
seems like a bad
not smart.
time.
Yeah.
And
I
I felt
thought,
bad for Peter Dinklage's character when, like, you know, he just gets up and he's like, "Well, I asked you out on a date."
Yeah, that was. I can't believe you didn't laugh at that part when she gets home and she's like, "I think he wants to get in my pants."
I don't know.
And
I just took it very
then
seriously.
she rips into the reverend or
Oh,
the father
yeah.
about the whole Catholic
Yeah,
you
the
know,
conspiracy.
Yep.
and then her son's like, "Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you for
anyway,
coming
Mom."
over, Father.
Was that the scene I was outside in the kitchen?
Then
getting my
that
food?
you were listening to, and I was like, "Wow, words, man."
Frances McDormand is really good at acting. She's a great actress. This is actually inspired by true events in I'm gonna say this name wrong. Vidor, Vidor, Texas, where an unsolved murder case frustrated the family, and they began putting up billboards claiming the police department took up bribes instead of catching the killer. So that's kind of interesting that another Frances McDormand movie would be, you know, based off of true events and stuff like that. I like her as an actress. She's really good.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen much with her in it.
Well, I mean, she was in Transformers.
I personally haven't.
Let me see what else she's in that would be, you know, maybe something you might have seen her in. She's been in so much. Holy cow. Her IMDb is off the charts. Nomadland is what she's really big in now. The Good Dinosaur, you wouldn't have seen that. Yeah, she's
a
in Dark
voice
in the Mood.
acting performance anyway.
She's in Burn After Reading, Alex. You like that.
And it's a
You ever see Eon Flux?
Burn After Reading. Her in Burn After Reading is so good.
Really?
Yes.
She's considered. I don't remember Burn After Reading that much. I've seen it once.
Yes,
I think
she's the
expected
one
it
that's
be
trying
funny.
to blackmail.
Her isn't she married to John Malkovich and she's like divorcing him or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
Wow, she's been in a lot of things in the early 90s.
John Malkovich is also really good.
Yeah, he's a good actor. But anyways, what else do I have
Return.
to say on this film? I was looking on there. Just everything is like pre-90s, so a lot of stuff is.
I
like,
will
a
say
lot
the
of
only
early
reason I picked
works.
this is just because I think that's the last time we watched the Oscars, and that year the Oscars, like that movie, just like I'd never heard of it, never saw a preview for it, and it just won like all these types of awards and got nominated for all these awards.
Well,
I'm
you
like,
saw her speech. She was really good.
yeah, and I was like, well, damn, I guess we should check this movie out, and it's just always been in the back of my head. So
what do you? They filmed in North Carolina, in a small town, and while on set, Woody Harrelson would often take breaks from shooting and sign autographs and take pictures with locals who came to watch filming. And he actually put on an impromptu guitar performance once on the police station set.
yeah, he's such a good actor because he can go from like being super serious to like really freaking funny, like Zombie
He
Land.
is so yeah.
Eating the Twinkie.
Sam Rockwell had to put on so much weight for this role too. Like you saw his beer belly and everything.
I was like, wow, he looks different. I thought that was fake.
No, that's real. Wait. The deer was real?
Oh, really?
It sure didn't look real.
The deer scene was filmed with Becca, the white-tailed deer, at the Western North Carolina Nature Center. Becca's trainer and caretaker is award-winning singer and songwriter Ben Wilson. Oh, I don't know that, but no, that deer was real. Wow.
I didn't think it was real. It looked fake.
Anyways, yeah, it's a good film. You should check it out. A lot of big awards. I'm reading all of the trivia and stuff on here of like Did You Knows. There's not really a lot of stuff is based off of like awards and stuff for this film, but it's a great film. Good film.
Josh, it's your turn.
It is. I think we're gonna go with Good Will Hunting.
Cool.
Good,
Just so we
because I've
can-
been seeing so many clips here and there of Good Will Hunting, and I'm like, all right, we gotta freaking watch it.
Yeah.
I think I've only ever seen like maybe a half an hour of it.
I haven't seen anything.
I haven't either.
I mean, I kind of know how it ends, and I don't want to really think about that. I want to get that out of my head, but I don't know much
don't know
about it.
how
Maybe
it
I should look
ends.
up the synopsis of Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
Because
I know it's like a troubled teen or something that Will Smith that Robin Williams like takes on tutors or something and whatnot.
Let's take a look here.
That's all I remember.
Came out 97.
But I believe that movie got a lot of awards too.
Okay. So the the main character's name is Will. Will Hunting has a genius level IQ, but chooses to work as a janitor at MIT, when he solves a difficult graduate level math problem. His talents are discovered by Professor Gerald Lambeau.
I've seen the beginning because he walks into the classroom and like solves it.
Who decides to help the misguided youth reach his potential. When Will is arrested for attacking a police officer, Professor Lambeau makes a deal to get leniency for him if he will get treatment from therapist Sean McGuire, played by Robin Williams.
Who plays the professor?
Stellan Skarsgård.
Oh, Skarsgård.
Yeah.
I remember. You remember the cartoon Recess?
Yeah.
They did kind of a parody of this in an episode where Hank, the janitor, starts solving complex math problems, and Gretchen, who was the genius kid, so they became friends by this, and then everybody wanted them to do something different other than being a janitor. It was actually pretty clever.
We better like this movie. 98% critics, 94 audience.
I mean,
Holy
I don't know
cow.
if I've ever heard anything bad about this movie.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna go blow my nose before it starts running down my
Please
face.
do.
Okay. Oh, is there,
Alex,
is there anything up here?
You might have to go downstairs.
Yeah, I think you'll have to go downstairs in the bathroom.
We might check the bathroom. If not, you'll have to go downstairs. It's okay.
Yeah.
We can talk about Three Billboards a little bit if you want to. If say anything else.
No, I
want to
see what awards Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting.
Has.
We're looking at. Let me get up IMDb here, or onto IMDb off of Rotten Tomatoes. He must have found him pretty quick. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon did the screenplay.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. As far as awards go, 2 Oscars.
Okay, all right. So I was right that
Best Actor, Robin Williams,
in
in a supporting role. Best Writing Screenplay written directly for the screen is also a winner. Best Picture is a nominee. Best Actor in a Leading Role, Matt Damon nominee. Best Actress, Minnie Driver, that's a nominee. Best Director nominee. Best Film Editing nominee.
What year did it come out?
97.
Okay, all right. So it was like later 90s. I thought it was early 90s.
Yep. So, Robin Williams, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck's in this as well.
Matt and Ben wrote the screenplay, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is what got the. This is how they broke in.
Oh, Casey Affleck's in this too. Interesting. I like Casey Affleck. He's a good actor. But I'm looking forward to watching that. Moving on from there, guys. Got a couple of other things to tap into as far as movie news. Brett, you probably know Richard Donner.
Yep, he directed Superman.
He passed away.
He directed a lot of stuff. But
passed away. I just got the news article today that he passed away. 91.
Wow.
So he directed and produced all Lethal Weapons.
Yep.
The Goonies.
Speaking of.
What? Yeah, Lethal Weapons. The Goonies, The Toy, Timeline, Radio Flyer, Superman, and The Omen.
Oh, that's kind of a mix of different movies.
I'm not done.
Pretty good resume.
He executive produced X-Men, X-Men Origins Wolverine, Free Willy 1 through 3.
Wow, that changes.
And The Lost Boys.
Wow, he's definitely that just kind of took a left turn there. Is a Free Willy. What?
Free Willy is actually kind of a dark movie if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because the kid's an orphan, isn't he?
And so is Willy.
Yeah, and Willy's an orphan.
Yeah, so it's...
And then he's encaged, and
so,
they're trying to free him.
Yeah. Free Willy.
Tommy boy.
Mm-hmm. So, Richard Donner. I like those movies. Those are all the movies he's done.
Did you say Superman?
Yeah, Superman. Yep. Another thing I don't have on the board here, but for some nerds out there, for the Fallout 4 fans, the dog who was the actual model and inspiration for dog meat, who's the dog in Fallout 4, his name is River, died.
Okay, so...
That's the German Shepherd.
That sucks, but this is a dumb story.
Why?
Because He's the model for a video game character.
Okay.
It's a dumb story to do.
Why?
Because it just is. To me, it's a dumb story. Nobody knew this dog, you know? Is this dog, I don't know. It's just me.
Well, they got to know him pretty well in Fallout 4 because his personality, facial expressions, voice, hair markings, and motion capture were all captured from him. So they got to know the dog pretty well.
Okay.
So all the mannerisms and everything that was recorded was from this dog.
Oh.
So it's
So
actually
a
kind of a
dog
sad
actor-
story.
a
It's a
dog-
dog actor
a
that
dog
died.
actor.
I'm not saying it's not sad. The
You
dog
just,
is dead.
Yes, it is. You
I
just brought
said
it down by saying
it's-
this is a shitty
I
article.
didn't say I'm glad the dog is dead. It's a stupid story to run on a gaming. You bust gaming websites all the time for dumb stories.
This is not a dumb story. I'm sorry. If an actor who did a portrayal of a dog that was very close, I'm pretty certain you'd feel pretty bad about it too.
I don't know. I guess I wouldn't become close to a video game character.
Whoa.
I did.
Really? You've never felt like actual connection to a video
I've
game
never
character?
been emotionally attached, I don't think.
Have you played any of the BioShocks?
I've played the first BioShock, but I don't think
Three is
I've
pretty.
been emotionally attached to the character. Like Gears 3, there's a major character that died, but
Did you get sad
it's
about
not
that?
a real it's not a person, it's a video game character.
So you're saying you should have no emotion towards any video games like that?
I'm saying that was a sad moment, but just like a movie, if there's a sad moment, I don't have an emotional attachment to the character in the movie that dies.
So you've never really cried at a movie or game?
Are you hearing what I'm saying? to
no,
you?
I'm asking. That's an emotional
He said
attachment?
it's different.
It is different between a sad moment in a piece of media versus being emotionally attached to a character.
I don't think there's a difference with feeling.
I think there is.
Not if you're
You're able
both
to
feeling the same
separate
thing.
real life from it.
Right.
Versus like an actual person or somebody that you knew.
Okay, so you're saying the death of a character in Gears 3 was emotional to you, but the death of an actor who may have portrayed that character wouldn't matter to you.
No, like if John DiMaggio, who plays Marcus Phoenix in all the games, dies, like that sucks. I'm sorry he died.
Is that video game article worthy then?
I guess so.
Would you want to read that
trying
article?
To prove right and wrong.
No. This is the argument. This is the argument
It's
here,
not an
Alex.
argument.
It's
It's
like
just-
he's
It's
saying
not
the article's
proving-
stupid.
Yeah, and I'm in the middle here listening to both sides, and I'm trying.
And
to
I'm
say,
defending the article because
and I'm defending both
it is
of
a
you.
character actor that died.
Yeah, and I'm defending both of you. You can have an emotional attachment.
You know,
and
we should
not
probably
have an
ask
emotional
Rick if he
attachment.
cares because he played Fallout 4 like
Or my brother.
religiously, like it was his.
My
thing.
brother played it religiously.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I don't know.
But has your brother been on the podcast?
No, but it's somebody that I know that played it religiously that we could ask.
Right. No, but he did all the everything. Like what I think is really cool is like the side by side of the actual dog versus and how they actually got him to look in Fallout 4. So a lot of people were pretty surprised of how similar he looked. So there it is, Alex.
Oh, yeah, that is very similar, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I guess I would be more emotionally attached if I was the handler, if I was that person's
yeah, that was the
dog.
handler's Twitter.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle Burgess. She was the one who did the tweet on that. So, moving on. Got one other thing I want to touch on here. It turns out that Twitter is gonna have a subscription service. Do you guys know about Twitter Blue?
I heard something about this was coming.
Yep, it's users subscribing to Twitter Blue will be permitted to access the new undo tweet feature, allowing them to set a customizable timer of up to 30 seconds to edit a tweet. They're also going to be allowed to bookmark folders. They're going to have a reader mode where they can read certain articles and a customizable Twitter app icon on their phone. Woohoo!
I wonder if this is so that people can, or so Twitter can say, hey, you pay for this service, we can basically police what you say. So there is no free speech on Twitter anymore because you're paying to be here.
It depends on what the actual, terms of service is.
Well, they already, and
Well,
they all
didn't
do
the
it.
Supreme Court vote against that, saying that freedom of speech is allowed on all social media?
Did they?
Pretty certain they did.
Because, okay, I'm saying they
But
didn't.
misinformation is
but-
not.
they like I have a guy I went to high school with who is a reverend now or a pastor, and he'll post Bible like scripture from an app, like a Bible app, and he tried doing it just last week, and they said this goes against our
what
policy.
Did the Bible verse say though?
I don't know.
Because it's from Revelations talking about the apocalypse, they're going to try to keep that away from the Twitter scare of people. Or I don't know. I mean, it depends on what the article says, because there's a lot of articles from the Bible that can be misconstrued, I'm sure, on social media as improper. What do you got, Alex? Is there something on there you?
Yeah, we just had another podcast reply to our fan topic.
Oh, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, just real quick.
Talk about that?
Well, just to read it off, just because.
Shout out to them, I guess.
But the Fickle Fanboy podcast, they said, again, the question was, how do you celebrate the 4th of July? The same way I always celebrate most holidays, Pinky. Family, good food, and even better booze. And sitting back to watch the fireworks. Only difference is that in the case of the 4th of July, the fireworks are actual fireworks and not just one family member or another trying to hold on to the little bit of sanity they have left.
Oh, nice. Good response, guys.
Yeah.
Like it. Appreciate it. I'm not going to get this Twitter Blue service at all. I'm not going to.
What are they charging?
$3 a month.
No.
Isn't that kind of stupid?
Yes.
I mean, before I even tweet anything, I don't even send it out. I read it over. Alex rereads everything before anything is done on Twitter and Instagram. So with our social media. But yeah, that's all I had to say about that. Do you guys have anything else you want to touch on before we get out of here?
I think I hit all the things.
I don't think so. This week's been pretty.
This is July, man. It was halfway through the summer here, getting through.
I love how you say halfway through the
July
summer.
is the middle of summer.
August is the middle
of
summer.
September is not summer.
I count September as summer.
So, no. You're wrong.
June, July, August, September.
No.
If you're
the first day of summer is June 20th.
If you're counting September as summer, you cannot include June. June has to be part of spring.
Yes.
April. Well, I guess you're right. April, May, June.
Maybe
because I don't count. I don't count all of September.
No. Yeah.
So it's like half of June, half of September, because I count like it being warm. Most of September is not warm, depending on the year.
I always attributed the seasons to what they were when I was in school, which June, July, August is summer, September,
fall equinox,
September, October,
22nd.
November is fall, and November is even leaning into winter.
I was gonna say, it was like November to me is for me. I'm already thinking
fall
winter.
Gets 1 month then.
Yeah. If you're in South Dakota, it gets
Alex.
2 weeks.
No, it's months. There's a couple months in there. Alex is trolling.
South Dakota, there's like 2 weeks of fall. I lived it.
No, 2 months.
It goes from 100 degrees to 50 for 2 weeks, and then it goes from 50 to negative 30.
Only happened once.
The year I lived there.
Yep. Every other time is fine.
And then in 2 weeks of spring, and then it goes back up to 100 again.
Only when you were there. Again, 4 years of me being there, it didn't happen.
Yeah. I had something to do with the weather because we moved to Chicago, and then they had never had a blizzard in like a decade or two. And
you
then
can't claim that.
When I got there, seriously, they're like, Alex, you brought
this. So you
want
to claim the fact that Chicago had a tornado because you weren't there now?
What are you trying to say?
Because you're trying to say that you're bringing bad weather along with you, but it doesn't.
One snowstorm does not constitute a blizzard.
Nope.
No, but the snowstorm
they did shut down Lake Michigan for a week.
Yes, because people were
stuck.
Like cars were completely under snow. We couldn't get out of our apartment. The snow was like 3.5 feet high overnight. And we were in a basement apartment. We couldn't see out of our window because it was covered in snow.
Because you were in the basement?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, how much snow would it really take to cover the windows?
2 feet.
Okay.
That window right there, that's how deep the snow was from bottom to top.
From the bottom to the top. 3 feet? Nah, 2.5.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
There was a lot of snow. And they said they had not had, that was the first time my hospital had closed. They said that they have never ever closed. And that was the first time they had ever closed. And then same here. We moved here. This hospital I'm at now, this hospital had never closed. And they closed for 2 days.
So you're taking credit for all bad weather in the area that
I'm just trying to say there's a coincidence
She
here.
thinks that she's a weather bringer. Which she's really
guess.
not. You think you have a talent on weather, Alex? You don't.
Maybe it's just a coincidence.
I just fucking said that.
Sorry, I missed it.
We were making fun of her.
We were.
I just
I'm
said
sorry.
that out of my mouth, and you make fun of me for going, Alex, weren't you paying attention?
You weren't, were you?
You weren't, were you, Brett?
It's true, I wasn't.
Yeah, fuck you guys. Let's move on or
Let's
whatever.
get out of here.
I
Alex.
cannot believe you guys.
What?
Wouldn't you think it's coincidence? Alex, 2 seconds later. I'm just saying it's coincidence.
A lot of coincidences, though. So, yeah.
Oh, that's a clip right there, isn't it?
Fuck your Twitch.
Ooh, wait. I have one more thing to add to watching.
But my
Okay.
Twitch is up on the screen.
No, it's fine. I'll bring it back down. We'll do it again.
Oh, okay.
I watched the first 2 seasons of this show several years ago, and I always meant to go back to it once they put some more seasons on Prime. Animal Kingdom is what it's called.
I know Animal Kingdom.
It's a show on TNT. There's 4 seasons available now, and I think the 5th one, I think they're finishing up filming or airing. But it's about basically a family of kind of small time thieves that plan jobs, and there's a lot of drama. It's got Scott Speedman.
Oh, I like him.
And but a bunch of no-name
he's
other
really-
people.
I think they pushed him out of the Underworld franchise for some reason. I don't know why. Kind of sad.
The main character is Ellen Barkin, who
I don't know her.
the only other thing I know her from was Al Pacino's right hand in Ocean's 13, that blonde woman.
Okay.
But it's pretty good. I'm in season 3 right now, so if you're looking for a new show, that might be one. It's a drama action.
We're gonna pick up Loki.
Yes, we need to
have
start Loki.
We have to watch Loki. People are like, "Why aren't you watching this show?" Sorry, we'll
It's
watch
not- we just
Loki.
not-
We'll get there.
We just haven't had
Promise.
time.
I've heard it ain't even good.
I've heard the opposite.
I'm gonna say I've heard the opposite.
Well, maybe it was only after how many episodes are out?
It's on 4.
I-
So their 4th. I think a couple episodes ago they said it wasn't good, and then they're like, "Oh, it's back. It's good."
I think it
or-
depends on if you like Loki the character from the
yeah.
movies, and I told Josh even
Shut
before the
up.
Loki movies came out, and I was like, oh, that'd be so cool to do in Loki.
movies.
Oh,
TV
now they
show.
have a Loki
Yeah.
show.
Yeah. All right, Alex, your Twitch.
All right, if you'd like to watch me on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/cute_kitty. KUTE_KITTI. I stream on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings. We're playing some zombies on Call of Duty lately.
We're probably not going to because we're kind of sucking at hardcore a little bit. The team is. You're doing fine. The team is not getting the kills that.
I moved my rank up though.
Yeah, you're above
I'm at
350,000.
347,000 now.
Yep.
I
You
moved my
finally
rank
did it.
up. Whoop,
You
whoop,
did it.
whoop, whoop.
So Alex is in the top 340,000 people.
Yep, I'm trying. I'm pushing it.
That's insane.
I'm loving it. I used to suck at Call of Duty. So anyways, doing that. Yeah,
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Word.
Yeah.
If you want to follow me on Twitter or Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Mr. L, MASTERL. You can catch me streaming on Tuesday and Thursday evening and Saturday morning doing Warzone. We got got another victory on Warzone the other night, and it's pretty good, actually.
You all survived, didn't you?
We all survived. All 4 of
Yeah.
us alive. That doesn't normally happen. Normally
Yeah.
it's like 1 or 2 of us left. And
You guys all got
that's the end.
kills too.
Yeah, like we were all pretty good. It was a pretty good.
You all
night.
basically transformed into only Call of Duty.
Yep.
Why?
Nothing else interests me.
It's it's just addicting right now. Like it's a good stress reliever game for me.
I've fallen out of
actually
Fall Guys.
Josh and I were watching some of my old Twitch videos, and it has Halo in it. I'm like, I've been kind of craving to like bump back.
We can
a
go
day
back to
on
Halo at
and I'm like,
times.
I absolutely love Halo. I can never not.
They've added another
back
map to
Halo.
the Master Chief Collection.
Which one?
I don't know. A new one.
Mm.
They added a new
my brother
Halo
was
3 map.
my brother
the other
was
day.
showing me videos of Halo in VR.
Yeah,
It like playing on Valhalla, and I'm like,
but that's a customized thing.
I
It's
know,
not-
but I'm saying like that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Like, you imagine getting on one of in Valhalla, getting on one of the jet streams that you go on that shoots you across the map on VR.
I can't wait
or
for
getting
Halo
into
Infinite.
a Warhog that gets blown up and goes.
Well, no,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Halo
whoa.
Infinite's gonna be better. Like it's just gonna be like all around.
Now,
good
I don't
multiplayer.
know a lot of gamers, but your brother is the only VR advocate that I know.
Rob.
I'm gonna say Rob's getting into
He's got a
VR,
VR.
now.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's getting back into Twitch streaming too.
Yeah.
I saw he bought a whole new setup.
Oh yeah, he's
Did he?
trying to push it.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. As far as our podcast goes, we'd appreciate if you guys hit that like button on our video, and if you want to get subscribed to the show, we would appreciate that as well. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell to be notified for when we go live, which is every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to follow our social media, we are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just search PTO Unlimited in the search bar, PTO Unlimited _podcast on Instagram. Make sure you guys join us on there. We're going to have our memes out and stuff, any announcements throughout the week. Make sure you join in our Discord. We'd appreciate you guys doing that as well. And also, make sure if you guys have anything you want to say about the show, you can give us a call on our voicemail. That's 224-225-5780. You can give our PTO voicemail.
Cheater.
What?
You read it off the...
I've got it on my
It was
notes.
going across the screen. I thought that was the only reason you were reading it.
No, I've got it on my
Josh
notes.
goes, oh yeah, right there's our
We
fucking
haven't
phone number
plugged
right
our
there.
phone number in a while. I haven't done that. I do it at the beginning of every show on our audio, but make sure we do that on our video as well.
224-225-5780.
That's 224-CALL-PT0. So, as far as Twitter goes, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it is @_Mr. L.
Oh, you changed it.
I did.
I'm gonna say I was like, that doesn't sound right.
Brett _Wings.
Cute _kitty. You changed your Instagram too.
I did.
Because that confused the crap out of me when you liked my picture.
I did change my. I changed the name. I'm making a brand, so it's Mr. L.
Okay.
So make sure you're joining me on that. Final note.
Mr. Loser.
Mr. Lemke. Sorry, Alex. You lose.
What are you talking about? You're the one with the big L on your forehead right now.
It's for Luigi.
I'll think of things.
You'll think of
I'll
things.
burn you pretty hard if you want me to.
You got an L.
I know. But it's not there for that reason.
Living, love, Luigi.
Leaving Alex, that's what it's going to be. Keep it up.
Wow. Let's get out of here. This is
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
You guys have a good one. No, it's not. She knows I'm joking. That look. I appreciate everyone joining. You guys have a good week. We'll catch you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.